The story of the Achaemenid Empire is a tale of ambition, conquest, and ultimately, tragedy. It is a saga that has fascinated historians and scholars for centuries, a narrative filled with larger-than-life characters and pivotal moments that shaped the course of history. It all began in 550 BC, a time when the world was a tapestry of small kingdoms and empires vying for power. A young ruler named Cyrus II, later known as Cyrus the Great, ascended the throne of Persia. His vision extended far beyond the borders of his small kingdom. Cyrus was no ordinary king. He was a brilliant strategist and a charismatic leader, qualities that would serve him well in his quest to build an empire. He united the Persian tribes, forging a powerful coalition that would become the backbone of his military might. With this newfound strength, he set his sights on a grand prize, the mighty Median Empire. Cyrus's army marched against the Medes, and in a stunning victory he conquered them in 550 BC. This victory was not just a military triumph, it was a statement of intent. This victory marked the birth of the Achaemenid Empire, a new power that would soon dominate the ancient world. Cyrus, however, was not content with just conquering. He believed in tolerance and respect for the cultures he subdued. His policies were revolutionary for their time. When he captured Babylon in 539 BC, he famously freed the Jewish captives, allowing them to return to Jerusalem. This act of benevolence earned him a place of honor in history. Cyrus's reign expanded the empire's borders eastward, conquering lands as far as modern-day Afghanistan. His conquests were swift and decisive. He created a vast empire that stretched from the Aegean Sea to the Hindu Kush Mountains, a testament to his military genius and his political acumen. It was a testament to his military genius and his political acumen. His ability to govern such a diverse and expansive territory was unparalleled. Cyrus ruled his vast domain with a light touch, respecting local customs and religions. This approach fostered loyalty among his newly conquered subjects. Ensuring that his empire remained stable and prosperous. However, Cyrus's reign was not destined to last forever. His relentless campaigns eventually took their toll. In 530 BC, he died while on a campaign in the east. His death marked the end of an era, but not the end of his legacy. The empire he built would continue to grow and evolve under his successors. But the empire he forged was only just beginning its ascent to greatness. The Achaemenid Empire would go on to become one of the most influential empires in history, leaving a legacy that endures to this day. After the death of Cyrus, the Achaemenid throne passed to his son Cambyses, a man determined to expand his father's legacy. Cambyses conquered Egypt, adding another jewel to the Persian crown. His campaign was marked by both military brilliance and ruthless efficiency, but his reign was short-lived, marked by instability and rebellion. The empire he inherited was vast, and maintaining control proved to be a daunting task. It was Darius I, a distant relative of Cambyses, who seized the throne in 522 BC. His rise to power was not without challenges, but he emerged victorious. Darius, also known as Darius the Great, proved to be a worthy successor to Cyrus. His vision for the empire was grand, and he was determined to see it through. He inherited an empire teetering on the brink of chaos, with rebellions and unrest threatening its stability. Rebellions had erupted across the realm, each one a potential threat to the empire's unity. Darius, with ruthlessness and efficiency, crushed these uprisings, restoring order. His military campaigns were swift and decisive. Darius was not just a warrior king, he was a brilliant administrator. He understood that to maintain such a vast empire, strong governance was essential. He understood the challenges of governing a vast, multicultural empire. His policies reflected a deep understanding of the diverse peoples under his rule. To streamline administration, he divided the empire into provinces called satrapies. This system allowed for more efficient governance and control. Each satrapy was ruled by a governor, or satrap, who answered directly to the king. This hierarchical structure ensured loyalty and order. To connect his vast realm, Darius implemented another ambitious project, the Royal Road. This was not just a road, but a lifeline for the empire. This ancient highway, stretching over 1,600 miles, connected Susa, one of the empire's capitals, to Sardis in Anatolia. It was a feat of engineering and vision. The royal road facilitated trade, communication, and the rapid movement of troops. It was crucial for the administration and defense of the empire. It was an engineering marvel that stood as a testament to the empire's power and logistical prowess. The road symbolized the unity and strength of Darius's rule. Darius's reign saw the Achaemenid Empire reach its zenith. His leadership and vision brought unprecedented prosperity and stability. He expanded the empire's borders further, pushing east into the Indus Valley and west into Europe. His conquests were strategic and well-planned. He built a powerful navy, challenging the dominance of the Greeks in the Aegean Sea. This naval strength was crucial for maintaining control over the empire's vast coastlines. Darius's reign marked the high point of Achaemenid power and prosperity. His policies and projects laid the foundation for a thriving empire. He left an empire that stretched from the Indus River to the Aegean Sea, a testament to his administrative genius and military might. His legacy endured long after his reign, influencing generations to come. Darius died in 486 BC, leaving behind a legacy of power and prosperity. His reign saw the Achaemenid Empire reach its zenith, stretching from the Aegean Sea in the west to the Indus River in the east. His son, Xerxes I, inherited the throne. Xerxes was determined to live up to his father's legacy. He was ambitious and sought to expand the empire even further. He continued the Achaemenid tradition of expansion. Xerxes' ambitions were not just limited to territorial gains. He also aimed to consolidate and strengthen the empire's existing territories. He launched a massive campaign against the Greek city-states in 480 BC, seeking to avenge the Persian defeat at Marathon a decade earlier. This campaign was one of the largest military undertakings of the ancient world. Xerxes' invasion of Greece was a monumental undertaking. The logistics of moving such a large army across vast distances were staggering. Ancient historians estimated his army to be over 1 million strong, although modern scholars believe it was likely smaller but still vast. The sheer size of the force demonstrated the might of the Persian Empire. He ordered the construction of a bridge of boats across the Hellespont, the narrow strait separating Europe and Asia, a feat of engineering that stunned the Greeks. This bridge allowed his army to cross into Europe with relative ease. The Persians achieved initial victories. Their early successes bolstered the morale of the troops and showcased the effectiveness of their military strategies. They triumphed at the Battle of Thermopylae, where 300 Spartans, led by King Leonidas, made a legendary last stand. This battle became a symbol of courage and resistance. They captured and burned Athens. The fall of Athens was a significant blow to the Greek resistance and demonstrated the might of the Persian military. However, the tide turned at the Battle of Salamis. This naval battle would prove to be a turning point in the Greco-Persian Wars. The Greek navy, led by the Athenian general Themistocles, lured the larger Persian fleet into a narrow strait. The confined space negated the numerical advantage of the Persian fleet. The Greeks, with their superior naval tactics, routed the Persians, handing Xerxes a devastating defeat. This loss significantly weakened Persian naval power. Despite his setbacks in Greece, Xerxes remained a powerful ruler. He focused on internal affairs and continued to strengthen the empire's infrastructure. He continued to consolidate the empire's holdings in the east and further beautified Persepolis, the empire's ceremonial capital. Persepolis became a symbol of Persian culture and architectural achievement. However, the defeat at Salamis marked a turning point in the Achaemenid Empire's fortunes. It was a psychological blow that emboldened the Greeks. It signaled the beginning of the empire's slow decline. Over time, internal strife and external pressures would erode the once mighty empire. The Greeks, emboldened by their victory, began to push back against Persian influence in the Aegean. This marked the start of a new era in Greek and Persian relations.